What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we have not done this in a while.
Right.
Turns out when you stream Magic the Gathering Arena, you don't really as much need to make pre-recorded MTG Arena content. But when you're slated to only stream once a week, sometimes Arena has events that you don't get to participate in because you're only streaming once a week. And that event this time that we wouldn't have gotten to do if not for this video is the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Yeah.
Leave it in the comments if you know what that is, because you're awesome. But the Ultimate Showdown says, who will reign supreme? Come play with 4 Omniscience decks that represent a different Magic player archetype and find your style to show off. So it ends at the time that we're recording this, which you could probably guess if you are aware of when this ended. But signups end in 14 hours and 7 minutes, which will be before our stream. Because if you were unaware, we do stream MTG Arena around here every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, like I said, right here on this channel. So please don't hesitate to subscribe and ring that bell. If it's something that you are interested in checking out for yourself, we would love to have you. We are typically limited players. This is an instance where we're arguably playing a constructed deck, but I didn't have to construct it. So it's a lot easier to deal with and to worry about. And then also, last thing for ourselves is, of these 4, Amy, which deck are we going to be playing?
The Vorthos.
Yeah, not even a question. Don't care what is in them, but we're going to represent for Vorthos now that the 4th and final player archetype has been revealed in Unfinity. But anyway, it says, for years, the different player types have lived together in harmony. But today, everything changes. Today, it's time to stop being polite and start learning the empirically correct, clearly superior, and unambiguously best way to play the game. But who will reign supreme? Will it be Timmy, Master of Monsters? Johnny, the ingenious inventor? Cutthroat cardslinger Spike? Or perhaps the lore-loving Vorthos? Each of these iconic archetypes has brought their own deck to this contest, and we've ripped the mana costs off so they can get right down to business. Welcome to the Ultimate Showdown. In this Omniscience event, each deck brings the essence of a player archetype to the table. Play as much as you want and change decks whenever you would like. And if you find the archetype that truly speaks to your soul, you can add their avatar and sleeve to your collection in the store.
Yeah. That's what we're going to do.
I was going to say, spoilers, we've already done that. Do you want to just then play as the Vorthos?
Yeah.
Just makes the most sense. So, avatars. Scroll. Here she is. Vorthos, Steward of Myth. Vorthos is here for the flavor. That doesn't mean they're not trying to win. They just get their greatest joy from playing cards tied to the lore they adore. Watch out for their clever theming with a killer edge. Just wait till you see their Bolas deck, complete with an Umezawa sub-theme. If you're not aware of why that's flavorful, Umezawa, or an ancestor of the Umezawa family, was the person that killed Nicol Bolas back in the day.
Hashtag Vorthos Pride.
Hell yeah! Also, if you're unaware, we just finished reviewing the main stories as well as some extraneous things relating to the most recent set of stories for Dominaria United. So if that's something that you're interested in, feel free to check the iCard in the top corner of your screen. Should be right around here. So that you can go and check out that playlist for yourself. Yeah. Because we are Vorthos at heart. We have been reviewing every digital version of the Magic story from Battle for Zendikar until today, which is many, 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 many years of stories. Yeah. So if that's something you're interested in, you can dive deeper as well. But for now, let's get started.
A lot of reviews we've done.
God, yeah.
A lot of physical changes to how we look as well in those videos. So if
Big
you want
time.
to start from the beginning and go all the way through, God bless.
Big time.
And you will see how far we've come.
That's right. Backgrounds, too. Our sets, if you will, have changed many times over the years also. All right. let's see how our Vorthos Steward of Myth deck does. By the way, for people who are unaware of what Omniscience is, it says you may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana costs. And then once per turn, 0 mana, add Wooburg, and like I said, activate only once per turn. So that would be to cast or activate abilities of our cards and stuff. So. Okay.
I could use a bit more volume on my end, if that's a doable thing.
I mean, right now there hasn't really been much volume, but I will do what I can for you, I suppose.
Just before we get started.
Yeah, apparently we're going to wait a while. Rude.
Yeah,
Don't people know we're filming this?
God. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean... See, now if you were here with us streaming, this would be where we'd be asking people about their week or their weekend, typically, because we do this on Mondays. We'd be checking in with seeing how everybody's doing in general. We would talk about what we did during our weekend. So please don't hesitate to tune in for a stream. Typically, Amy is the one doing that while I'm like, getting frustrated over draft picks or whatever.
But you know what? You can leave those things in the chat or in the comments.
Correct.
Not the chat. The comments of this video, if you so choose as well.
Yeah.
Because even though it won't necessarily actually be accurate in terms of the timing when somebody watches this, doesn't mean you can't do that anytime.
I was going to do that too. Well, we still can't. I didn't realize they got to go first, but yeah, that's pretty good.
This is a cool field. I like it.
Yeah, me too. I like that you can like click the spectators and they like disappear.
Oh no. Don't go. We want you. Oh, I guess they just like disperse. They like clear a path.
Yeah, it seems that way.
And then they like move back.
Let's cast our own Commence the End game. Now we get a 5/5. Wasp of the Bitter End. Whenever you cast a Bolas Planeswalker spell, you may sack it, and if you do, destroy a creature. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana rather than pay its mana. And then we can sack 10 permanents and make them lose 10 life. Let's try it. Bolas' Citadel. I don't know what cards are in these decks yet, but I'm going to play the Immortal Sun. I know that there are Bolas Planeswalkers. What is this? 3 mana amass X, instants and sorceries in our graveyard, huh? This is a sorcery, but I don't want to do this one. We only have one right now? It's unfortunate. I'll hold that in our hand, I guess. Oh, I could just do this? Interesting. Sure. I'll destroy your creature. Take that. Perfect. Okay.
I realize that since I'm not reading chat, there's a lot less for me to talk about. So,
I'm just trying to figure out the right order to play these cards in. Like, that's literally all I'm trying to figure out here. I guess we just do this. We amass 2 and have an 8/8. It's a sorcery, though. Maybe we hold... No. We can do it. For 3 mana? Or for 3 life, I mean. Oh. Jesus. Alright, well, we're putting a huge target on this zombie army. Okay. Cool. Let's... This is a sorcery, so we will pass, I suppose. Oh, man. Again, I have no idea what's in these decks, but we shall see. They are debating killing our token somehow? Like with their own Tyrant's Scorn, maybe? This is, by the way, a very Bolas-themed deck. It was their own Tyrant's Scorn. Yeah, this is awesome. We have the Immortal Sun, which Bolas helped to coordinate having on Ixalan to trap, I guess, Jace or Planeswalkers in general there. The Planar Bridge, which he used to get all of the Eternals over to Ravnica. When Prison Realm enters the battlefield, exile target creature or Planeswalker until Prison Realm leaves the battlefield. And when it enters, scry 1, but we'd have to pay 3 life for that. We could deal 4 damage to target creature, and we gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. They mill 4 cards, and we amass 4. And then this lets us... We discard a card, and then draw 2 cards and amass 1. So let's do this first.
Yeah,
I'm going to discard Hour of Devastation, because right now we're ahead. We draw 2 cards. Spell Swindle costs 0. That's actually really important.
That's a gorgeous art, too.
Yeah, it's a great card, too. So we're going to do this, and then target a player. They mill 4 cards. Ooh, we got Tezzeret.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah. Okay. I'm not going to pay 7 life, despite the life that we just gained. Let's go to combat and attack with everybody. Perfect. They're at 13. We end our turn. I don't need to play Prison Realm on a 1/1. And we know that any spell that they cast that's scary, that can be countered, we're going to counter. And then we get X treasure, where X is that spell's mana cost. Now, they can play it for 0, right, because of what Omniscience says, but it doesn't say that they don't have mana costs. It says you can play them without paying their mana costs. So if they cast something big... Oh. Sure. I don't want you to have those things. I will counter that and get 4 treasure. Or 3 treasure. They said good game.
Oh. Thank you, Nat.
Yep. Wow. Wow. That was fast.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, technically, we only get an award, or a reward, I should say, for winning once. But, I mean, you know, we've only been playing for like 13 minutes, or filming for 13 minutes. So I'm going to claim that prize, and then we're just going to do it again. Is that cool?
Yeah, sounds
All right,
good to me.
let's do it. You're here for content, not for, you know, nothing.
I mean, I'm here for nothing.
So, like Amy said, come during the streams. Give her something to do. Yeah, there we go. Now we're not in the mirror match.
I'm here for the Vorthos pride. That's what I'm here for.
That's right. Oh, hell yes. We start with the apex of power. I mean, yes, please. Captain Ripley Vance. Whenever you cast your 3rd spell each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on her, or on them, and then they deal damage equal to their power to any target. Then when this enters the battlefield, they draw a card and get 2 energy. So this is Johnny Combo Player, don't forget. So they're trying to go for combos. They cast their 3rd spell. We're going to take 4 damage here. What is Eye of Vecna? 2 mana. I'll let this go. And then I'll wait for
What
their
is
last...
Eye of Vecna? It's an eye. Oh. It happens to be Vecna's eye.
In Bolas's clutches. Alright, so firstly, let's play the Chromatic Orrery. Perfect. Then we'll play Apex of Power. Good lord.
Wow.
Add 10 mana of any one color, huh? Oh my god, we have the Scarab God and the Locust God here. Wow. What color mana do you want, Amy? It doesn't matter. Pick one.
Green.
Okay. Green it is. Let's play the Scarab God. Let's activate the Chromatic Orrery. Let's play the Locust God.
So cool.
Let's it's just a 4/4 flyer. Let's play. We have 4 mana.
I was just about to say, why is Domri in this deck? And then I was like, oh no.
Bolas. Bolas needs somebody to kill, Amy. That's why Domri's in this.
Oh no.
Alright, so we're gonna go like this and kill this Captain with Advance. Then we're gonna...
Thank you, Dragon Slayer.
How's that for a combo, Johnny?
How you like my combo, Johnny?
Oh my god, that's funny. There's no reason not to play another game. That took less than 3 minutes. So good. So good. You gotta love it.
These constructed decks are pretty good.
Yeah, well, yeah. Again, I didn't construct them, so they're probably fantastic.
Right.
If I made them, they would be just fine.
It would be very iffy.
Yep, pretty much. Oh, man.
Very hit or miss.
Yeah. Well, so far we've beaten Vorthos and Johnny, so we need to try to play Timmy and Spike. So now I have to assume that Spike, because it's like tournament grinder, that Spike's deck is going to be full of like cards that have like dominated standard. You know what I mean? And on Arena that would make sense, right? Because standard is the primary form of play on Arena. Whoa. This is a hell of a hand.
Yeah.
Scorpion God, Kefnet, and Oketra. Bolas has so many gods on his side.
Godlike.
Amazing. Oh, they mulliganed. It's one free mulligan, but they mulliganed. Let's go ahead and play this first, because then we're going to cast 2 more creature spells, and you know what happens when you cast creature spells while you have Oketra, right? You get 4 force. Holy shit.
This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, Sue Poppy.
Oh my god. I mean, again, it's the Vorthos deck. They could have Hour of Devastation. We know it's in the deck. And the only thing... Oketra would still live, which would be nice. But everything else would die. So, I mean, there's that.
Yeah.
Apex of Power. We're going to be a little screwed. Yeah, there's their Nicol Bolas.
Ow. I just punched myself in the head.
Why would you do that?
Because I was trying to scratch my back.
5 damage to target red creature or red planeswalker. So technically they could hit the Scorpion God with Chandra's Defeat here. Deliver Unto Evil won't help them because they don't have anything in their graveyard right now. 4, 5, 6, 7. So they could play Bolas, and then they have 3 mana left over, plus the 5 from the Omniscience emblem. Okay. So if they play Bolas, they have 5 mana left after to play the rest of their spells. Because it's just this turn? Until end of turn, yeah. Okay. So they're going to target somebody with Prison Realm. It's going to be Scorpion God. I'd like to kill your 1/1, please, if I could. See if it works. Right now it seems like it might not, but the ability's on the stack, so yeah, okay. And we draw a card. Hell yeah. Love it. The Locust God. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Why would we reveal it? What does it say? Am I missing something? Oh, it doesn't even let me give me the option, so no. Alright, they take the Scorpion God. This is nuts. Alright, so they scry 1. Okay. They have a couple of different options now. 9 mana remaining. They don't cast Nicol Bolas? Reveal Honor of the God. They just conceded. Oh, is it Kefnet?
Life.
Was it Kefnet? Is that why? Am I forgetting what this does? You may reveal the first card you draw each turn as you draw it. Whenever you reveal an instant or a sorcery, copy it and you may cast the copy. And the copy costs 2 less to cast. Got it. Okay, that's why.
Thank you, Sue Poppy.
Holy crap, man. I mean, I say we do at least one more.
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
keep going.
Good
Don't
lord.
see why not.
Wow. Yeah, like ending on a loss would feel bad if we get to that point, but like I honestly don't care that much. Like
I mean,
this is super
been like really simple.
yeah, a turd wizard.
Oh, God.
This is super fun and they go by very quickly.
Yeah.
Ooh, commence the end game. We're not going first, which is a little annoying, but it's fine. Now this cares about how many cards we have in our hand. So it might make sense to honor the God Pharaoh first. We got to see what we draw because I don't know what we're going to discard.
I feel like you always honor the God Pharaoh first.
That's right. Okay. So again, Johnny combo player. Scry 2, draw 2, get 2 energy. This is a little scary. They put them both on the bottom. Okay.
I love this like teal color that's sort of the background for the Johnny art.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Damogoth Woe Eater. At the beginning of their upkeep, sack a creature. And whenever when they sack Damogoth Woe Eater, we discard a card, they draw a card, and they gain 2 life. Okay. And so they're going to just make us do that? So basically, we just got to play out our whole hand. Okay. I think I can handle that. Let's take our turn. We drew the Scarab God. Yeah, I actually think I'm going to discard Domri. Not to lie. Sorry, Amy. I know it's our girl card, but... Don't hate me.
A little bit, but only a little.
Each opponent sacks a creature or planeswalker, then discards a card. You return a creature or a planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand and then draw a card? Wow. Let's commence the endgame first. We get to draw some cards. Perfect. Chromatic Ori. Eternal Skylord. The Scarab God. Dark Intimidation. Just like... Oh my god.
Thank you, Turd Wizard.
Oh my god, I'm crying a little.
Well, for once, they're appreciating the Vorthos community.
Hell
That's
yeah.
all I have to say.
This deck is great. We're doing it again. This is great.
We've deserved it for long enough at this point.
Oh my god.
Look at this
I know.
meat-filled gravy boat. With a fingernail on it.
This?
Yeah.
I was like, where's the fingernail? I guess you could call this a fingernail.
Nah.
No. Sorry. My mistake. We do talk about this in our jar series. Had come out every Thursday, and when the Brothers War stories start coming out, you better believe we're going to be putting those videos out as well.
Yep.
So stay tuned to the channel. Like I said earlier, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. The Fish Woovers.
Oh.
Okay. We haven't played anybody but Vorthos or Johnny. It's interesting. I guess I'll keep this hand, right? Seems okay. Sure, why not? We're getting a Heb. That's cool. One of the few non-god legendary Eternals. God bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Good job covering
I'm so
that.
sorry.
Why can't I play this? What's happening? Oh, is it their turn or something? It's their turn still. Silly me. Oh well. I should have waited. I didn't realize that it wasn't our turn. Okay. So they drew 4 cards, lost 4 life. They can return... Ooh! Very cool. Look at Johnny Combo Player over here. It does say 5 mana. That's interesting. It doesn't say 0. But it says at the beginning of their upkeep, if they control 4 or more demons with different names, they win the game. Okay, 3 energy when it comes into play. And then they can pay 3 energy to give it +X until end of turn, where X is its power. So if they have other ways of giving it +1/+1 counters or something, or increasing its power, that thing could get very scary. Right now, they could just make it a 2/2. Soul Canar, the Tainted. At the beginning of their end step, choose one that has not been chosen. They could draw a card. They could make us lose 2 life and them gain 2 life. They could have Soul Canar deal 3 damage to up to 1 target creature or planeswalker, or they exile it and then bring it back, and then we get it.
Cool.
They only have 1 demon right now, which is a good thing. They draw 4 more cards, lose 4 more life. This is working out really well for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Another demon.
Wow.
That's 2. This cares about their upkeep. That's 2 demons. 5 more cards in their hand. Live fast. Draw 2, lose 2, and get 2 energy. They're at 10. What are the chances that we draw Hour of Devastation this turn? That would kill their entire board. Cyclone Summoner, never mind. Return all permanents to their owner's hands except for giants, wizards, and lands. Okay. This is a wizard, so it doesn't go back to their hand. But again, it looked like those all had mana costs. Mind's Desire. It has Storm? Oh, we're screwed. They get to exile the top card of their library, and until end of turn they may play that card without paying its mana cost 10 times.
Oh my god.
This is incredible.
Yeah, that is a storm, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
A shit storm is what it is.
So
For us.
Since you're unfamiliar, or presumably unfamiliar, I don't want to say definitively, Storm is an ability that says that when you cast that spell, you copy it for every other spell that has been cast that turn.
Oh.
So for every card that they've put onto the battlefield, for everything that's in their graveyard, it copied Mind's Desire. So Mind's Desire got copied, and there were 10 copies of it on the stack.
Yeah.
So they got to exile the top card of their library and play it for free 10 times. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under their control, they put a +1/+1 counter on each creature they control.
Aren't they gonna have to discard some of this stuff so they can have a normal
These,
hand size?
these are exiled,
Oh,
right? You shuffle
Yeah.
your library, then exile the top card of your library.
yeah. So they don't need to do that.
Correct.
Got it.
So for every creature they play, all of their creatures get a counter.
Wow.
So the last creature they play will be the weakest, but the first creature they played will be the strongest. So this was a 7/7 to start. It's now a 9/9, but every other creature they play is going to make it bigger and bigger and bigger. There's Garuda. Each player mills 4. Then they put a creature with an even mana value from among the milled cards onto the battlefield under their control. Jesus. This is not... Yeah, it is 6. That is even. They could get our Locust God if they want. Be pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Jesus.
Well, this is fun.
Yeah. This is combo, baby. I don't understand why the other people weren't able to do this. They are kind of running out of time. Unless that's... Is that us? I think that's us. Okay, fine. Yeah, because it's here. Their timer is up here. So. I guess I should just click past turn and just let them do their thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't need our timer to screw us over. The only thing it's asking is if we want to cycle. I said past turn. What the hell? Oh my god. I guess past turn isn't what past turn means.
Well, they keep, giving you another turn, I guess.
Yeah. It's just constantly asking me if I want to cycle this thing. Which eventually I'm just going to do to get it down. Stop asking me. Okay, just resolves. Oh, okay, so we're out of time now. So it's not going to ask me anymore. I mean, that's kind of nice. That's what I wanted when I clicked pass.
Right.
So, fine. Every creature. Okay, so hold on. Demon, 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 and demon.
Oh.
So on their next upkeep, they win the game. 5.
Nice.
Yeah. They drew 4 cards. They made creatures. Every time a creature enters, they get a +1/+1 counter on all their creatures, and they get energy. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Holy crap. We didn't even get a turn, by the way.
Nope.
We have not gotten our first turn. This is their turn 0 that they've done on us. I'm going to let them do it, man. Have your fun. This is incredible.
And we're getting it all on recording.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
it's pretty cool.
So go off. I'm not going to... And there's Demonic Pact as well. Oh, they have 2. Sorry. Okay. 2 Demonic Pacts and a Liliana's Contract. Damogoth Woe Eater. You got it, man. Keep going. Wow. So cool. Their biggest creature is a 2020 flyer with trample. Awesome. Look how tiny all their creatures are.
Yeah.
They just have so many. Oh, they have to pay 50 life. They are at 130. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on a permanent they control, they can pay 1. And if they do, they make a servo. And for every servo that comes in, they get more counters. Here's the combo. This is incredible. Look at this. There's 50 triggers on the stack right now.
Wow.
There's 67 triggers on the stack right now. I'm just going to keep saying nice over and over. This is great. I love this.
Their field is going to start, like, encroaching on our side.
Yeah, exactly.
Which won't matter, because it's not like we have anything.
So just a friendly reminder. Oh, God, it's cycling through
it's
very
glitching.
fast. Oh, God. Whenever they cast a spell, they gain 1 life for each spell they've cast this turn, which is why they're at 130. They can pay 50 life and have this artifact deal 50 damage to any target, including us. FYI. Okay. Let's play Neheb. Let's play the Scorpion God. Let's play the Angel of the God Pharaoh. Let's play Domri. Let's tell our opponent, great game. And then we will deal a whole 3 damage to them. Suck it. Take that 3.
Oh no, they'll be at 127 life. Whoopsie daisy.
And then they don't even get to attack us with their 75 million creatures. They just win with Liliana's Contract. Because they have 4 different demons right here. Oh, they get to actually activate that? 4 damage to any target and they gain 4 life, so the Angel of the God Pharaoh would die. Don't make me discard cards. That wouldn't be nice. They made me discard cards. Oh, but this happens first. They win!
Thank you, Defish Woovers.
Amazing.
That was incredible. Truly. This is fun, man.
Yeah, a lot
Because
of
even
fun.
when you lose, it's fun.
Yeah, 100% agree. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, especially for something like this, like, there's no stakes, right? We didn't pay for this. This was free. And I don't mean pay even in cash. I mean even in-game resources.
Right.
We didn't use any. This was, you clicked the start button and you played. It's available for 14 hours. Like, we're only doing 35 minutes of this, right? But, like, we could do this for hours. You could play this for hours and hours and hours. You could, honestly, like, we're doing it as, like, pseudo meme, but also, like, that's just what we do, that we're going to play Vorthos and Vorthos only.
Right.
But, like, we could play as Timmy. We could play as Spike. We could play as Johnny. You just click right here and you switch your deck to whoever you want to play as.
Why would we?
Again, for us, you're absolutely right. I'm referring to other people and, like, the fact that, like, this is what they've given us as an option. This is a great This is a great thing. It's just fun, right? And on the weekend where Unfinity released, and Magic is aware, right? It's fully self-aware of how fun they could actually people could just have with the game. Right? It doesn't have to be all spiky. No offense to any spikes or to this spike in particular, right? It's just fun. And so when I see somebody Johnnying out like that, right? I'm not going to be like, oh, screw this and just concede. Let them do the thing. It's so fun. Like, what the hell else is the point?
It's very cool to see it all happen.
Hell yeah. So, I mean, I don't have much more. I joked earlier that it would be bad to end on a loss, but I think you're absolutely right.
Best loss it could have been.
100% agree. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely like the most explosive game that we've seen.
Exciting.
Yeah, for sure. And
most
probably
going on.
Right. And probably the longest. I mean, I didn't clock it necessarily, but I think it was the longest game we played as well, despite the fact that was all basically one turn.
Right, exactly. Turn 0
for our opponent. So actually I lied. It's their turn 1, it's our turn 0, right?
Right.
But still, really, really cool. Congrats to that opponent. And thank you, like Amy said, to all our other opponents.
Right.
Because that was a blast. Like, we went undefeated until we got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. And it was totally worth it.
Yeah.
Shout outs to the Arena team who made these decks. They're very, very good and a lot of fun.
Yes. And shout out to Defish Woovers for being fucking awesome.
For being a great Johnny. Like a really good
Johnny.
So yeah, hey everybody, like I said, don't forget, we will be live on stream every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time playing MTG Arena for all of you and with all of you. Again, typically limited, and I mean I consider this kind of like that just because I don't have to have these cards in my deck. I didn't have to build these decks myself.
Right.
Like that kind of thing. And then, by the way, if you're aware or care, we are also live on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern, but then we don't play MTG Arena. Then we play whatever video game we happen to be playing at the time. Right now, because it is Spooky Month.
Yeah.
We are playing through our Spooky Month playthrough of Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem for the GameCube. It has been an absolute blast. We are pretty far along into it at this point. But we're getting near-ish to the end, so we would love to have you join us. But if you want to catch up on where we've been since, the VODs for those are over on Video Games for All. So if you check in the description down below, you will see links to Video Games for All and Gluten Free for All, our other 2 channels. So you should definitely go check those out. And like I said, wherever you are, here or over there, ring that bell. You'll get those notifications whenever any of our videos come out, any of our pre-recorded videos.
Yes, especially since Gluten Free for All has 2 coming out this month.
You're darn right it does. And whenever we go live as well, I mentioned when we're live, you don't have to memorize that. You can just, if you're subbed and have that bell rung, you'll get that notification as soon as we go live. So thank you all so very much for watching. I truly, as always, with anything that we do, I want to know your thoughts down in the comments below.
Please, especially on this.
Yes.
Because this was really cool.
Did you...
I want to hear what you have to say for sure.
Yes. Did you get a chance to play in this event? If you didn't and you only watched our stuff, you got only a limited taste, no pun intended, because you didn't see Timmy or Spike's decks, because we just didn't get a chance to play against them. But let us know in the comments down below what you like, who you are as a player, because we are very clearly Vorthos. But then if you maybe are a particular type of player but liked another kind of deck, that's always an interesting thing to hear as well. Like, well, technically I'm a Vorthos, but I really loved what that Johnny deck did. Whatever the case may be, we want to hear from you in the comments down below.
Yes, please.
So that is going to be the end of this particular video. Thank you all so very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, because I know we did.
Yeah, big time.
But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.